How do we expand disc golf? Let's talk about that. This is Honest Abe Disc Golf. Hey guys, what's going on? Honest Abe coming at you with another video. I hope you guys are doing well. Doing pretty good. And man, it's hot outside. Phew, it's warm. But I hope you guys are getting out there. I hope you guys are playing disc golf. I hope you guys are watching disc golf. So today, I wanted to piggyback on the last video about setting up a disc golf basket at our local library. And how do we expand disc golf? So that's the topic of today, and we're just going to dive right in. So there's been a lot of talk lately on how do we expand disc golf. A lot of the pros are talking about it. The PDGA is talking about it. DGN is talking about it. Jomez, a lot of guys are talking about expanding disc golf. Foundation talks about it a lot. And it's just been a topic lately because obviously we want to grow the sport of disc golf. That's the ultimate goal. So how do we do that? And how do we do that in a way that is actually meaningful? Well, one, we got to get out and play disc golf. Those of us who love disc golf, we have to get out and go play disc golf and just continue to, improve our skills, get out there. Number two, invite people. Invite our friends to come out and play. So that's kind of been one of my goals for this year, is just inviting people to come out and play disc golf. Got my boys into it last year, and they're quickly falling in love with disc golf. I got a couple other friends that I have been talking with. I've gotten one of them to come out and play with me 3 times already, just this year. So he's starting to like it. But yeah, how do we expand disc golf? So one, I think we got to go out and play ourselves and get better. And then two, we got to invite people. So that's what we can do just initially right away. We can get out and play, and we can invite people to come and play with us. So how do you expand on that even further? Well, I think one of the things you can do is get your PDGA number. I think that's vital, and start playing tournaments. Get out there, get out in the local community, whether it's a league or something, playing in tournaments that's local around you. Just get out, go out, have fun, meet new people, and just continue to play disc golf. How do we expand it even further is kind of the main thing, because right now not a lot of people are watching disc golf. Occasionally something will happen, like Ezra Robinson, I think his ace shot from Crokel or something happened, and it managed to make the top 10 on ESPN. That little skip ace that he had in the practice round or challenge round match play. It made top 10 on ESPN, which is really cool. I think Evelina's ace a couple weeks ago at up in Norway or whatever, I think that made ESPN as well. But other than that, there's not a whole lot of vibrant public advertising for disc golf unless you are directly following disc golf yourself. So things like DGN and PDGA, and of course any YouTube channels of players like Foundation or Robbie C, let's see, Trash Panda, those guys, they're making YouTube videos. But other than that, it has a very limited audience. So I think we need to continue to expand disc golf in those formats and networks. So one of the things we're doing with our channel, we're getting out there. We are, playing courses, doing fun little challenges. We talk about disc golf. We do box openings and stuff that really kind of just, get it out to you guys. And yeah, I know right now I don't have a big following on YouTube. We're managing I think 30 views on some of our videos. Some of them are less. Some of them get a lot more. But continuing to grow the channel, just being not even a full year into it yet, I'm pretty happy with the progress that we have made so far. You know, guys like the Foundation guys or Robbie C or like Trash Panda, they have a bigger following right now because they've been at it for a little bit longer, and they are continuing to grow the sport, especially in their areas. However, I still think it's a very niche thing. There's not a whole lot of expansion going on outside of that. I think one of the key problems is that instead of trying to grow the sport in natural ways, we're trying to grow the sport through subscriptions and paying things. You know, you got to pay for your PDGA number, which is fine. I completely that's okay. However, I don't even have DGN on my TVs and stuff because of the process you got to go through just to get it. And even when you do get it, you only get like 3 or 4 free rounds of golf a month. So what's the point? What's the point of me paying for my membership and I can wait a week or two to actually watch the entire all the rounds completely back to back to back? So I think that's one of the things that needs to change. I think DGN of the PDGA, they have a wrong mindset. If you want to continue to grow the sport, which they say they want to do, they want to continue to grow the sport. Well, how do we do that? We offer disc golf for free for people to watch. You don't have, there doesn't need to be a paywall. There doesn't need to be an extra paywall to be a VIP guy to get the actual full coverage of certain tournaments. Grow the sport naturally through those means. You will get more views on your channels, which will then generate more revenue, which therefore you can put that revenue into expanding disc golf in areas. We have it completely backwards, I think, right now in disc golf, because everything, and I think it's all across streaming platforms, everything. Get a subscription to this thing, get a subscription to that thing, buy. Spend your money, and then you will have access. That's a major problem because our sport's never going to grow. Because I can go out, I actually have one, I can go out and buy the $20 satellite thingy for TV, and I can plug it into my television, and I get like 40 channels for free. I get ABC, NBC, Fox. I think I get like the WB local, whatever the Chattanooga station is. I get a couple of those, and I get a couple of the Knoxville stations. Back when I had that, of course, now I pay for Fubo. But back when I wasn't paying for anything, I got like 40 channels for free, and guess what? I got to watch football. I got to watch basketball. I get to watch baseball. Of course, a lot of the local things, but I get to watch it for free. I pay in initially a little amount of money, and then I have access to sports. Instead, now you got to pay your whatever $10 a month to get the like little small DGM package that offers you like a couple rounds here and there. And then on top of that, you got Jomez that doesn't even put out live coverage. And this is no knock on them. It's not a knock on them. It's just that you got to pay for your subscription to get the actual coverage sooner. Because I think the World Championships, what I know, World Championships were next week. The European Open Disc Golf Festival. Those matches just came out on YouTube, and that was a week and a half ago. So why can't I watch it like the next day? Yes, and I know there's production and stuff involved, and the guys, they stay up late to edit down the videos and get them out to us so we can watch little condensed videos of the play. But if it was just live free on YouTube or live free on DGN, then a lot of more people would tune in. because people don't want to pay that extra fee. We're already paying for Fubo. We're already paying for our Netflix accounts. We're already paying for our Amazon Prime accounts. We're already paying for our Disney accounts, our Apple account. We're already paying and paying and paying for all these things. And disc golf is so small niche that you are not going to be able to grow the sport to get it where you want it to be S tier. Well, right now we're like maybe C tier, maybe probably even lower than that, I would honestly say. Because we're trying to jump so many tiers all at once to try to grow the sport to leaps and bounds, when that's just not possible. That's not feasible. You know, these other sports that have been broadcasting for free on free television for 100 years, baseball's been around for 100 plus years, been broadcasting, slowly growing the sport. Well, you can't just take a leap and be like, oh, we're going to have a cool disc golf channel on Fubo. That'd be great. I would love it. I would love it. We have to take smaller steps. We got to progressively grow the sport by adding more and more people to watch our stuff, watch our content, which will continue to grow the sport. And then we can offer the bonus stuff. If you want to charge the subscription fee for the match play stuff, DGN, whatever, PGGA, that happens on like Wednesdays before the tournaments, Wednesdays or Thursdays before, that's fine. Do that. Well, okay. Well, if I'm already invested in watching the tournaments right now, maybe I'll spend that extra money to get access to the live coverage of the match plays or the contests or the whatever they do. I think that's viable. I think that's where it needs to get to. We need to take a step back because people don't want to pay to watch disc golf. They don't. I put it on the equivalent of like watching bowling. It's not that exciting. The commentary is not that great. And we just kind of sit there and watch guys throw discs, professionals throw discs down fairways that most of us amateurs can't do. We don't have the big arms for it. And I love the pros, and I love the guys that are doing the production stuff, and they're doing a great job, and they're learning, and they continue to grow. But right now, it's not great. It's not great quality. All right, so all in all, I know I ripped into DGA and PDGA pretty good there, but I think there's a lot more that we can do as disc golf professionals, those who have our PDGA numbers, amateurs, whatever, to grow the sport in a meaningful way. One, I do think, get your PDGA number, go get certified, maybe start running tournaments, go to your local library. So the Prodigy basket that I installed at the library, I bought from Prodigy. It was on real heavy discount. I bought 3 of them for like $15 each. And they had a screw in it, and you can see this in a previous video, that was not welded correctly, and so I had to repair it. But yeah, that's what I did. So I put one up at my grandma's house, I put one at the library, and then the boys got one. And so yeah, I mean, it's not the best basket out there in the world, but it functions as a disc golf basket. Invite your friends to go play with you. Do that. Create a YouTube channel. I'm not the best content creator out there. I know that. I don't have the best equipment. I record on my phone right now because my GoPro thing doesn't work right now. So, that's kind of where I'm at. I have microphones that I obviously forget to wear, like today. I have a tripod. All in all, I've spent maybe $100 or so on stuff to record videos. I use a free software to grow my channel right now. When I have a little bit more funds, yeah, we'll up the ante. We'll get better equipment, and we'll get out there and with better equipment, start recording more, putting more videos out there on YouTube. So yeah, create a disc golf channel. Talk about disc golf. Friends and family. Invite people to go play with you. Offer them free discs. Hey, I'm not using this disc anymore. have it. Right now I have, I don't know, I don't have that many discs. I probably have about 60 discs or so. But, you know, I can still go out and share my discs with people. I can carry an extra bag with me and be like, here, use this bag. Let's go play. So, I don't know. All in all, I think like a lot of the pros, they're doing a good job. You know, like Ezra Aderhold and Goose, they do great job with their like previews for that stuff. I love watching those guys. I love watching Brody. I love watching the Foundation guys. Obviously, Trash Panda. Yeah, I love absorbing disc golf content. I just think when you step it up to the PDGA and DGN and stuff, Jomez, I love Big Germ and those guys that do that stuff on Jomez, but I don't want a paywall. Don't make me wait a week and a half, 2 weeks to get coverage for certain things. I'm sorry. I'm not going to pay for it. I will go and wait. I will wait. I don't have to watch it live. I don't. And I'm not going to pay the money for it. Because I don't make $1 million a year. And I can't afford it. And that's the way most people are. That's the way most of us amateur players are. We're not going to go out there and spend all this extra money for stuff that's not that great of quality. It's quality. It's just not great quality. And that's what they want. They want the great quality. Well, we have to go through the process. We got to go through the jumps and the hurdles and all the pains that to get to where we're on ABC, CBS, NBC, whatever, ESPN, where we have a channel for that. We're just not there yet. We're not there yet. But you can grow the sport in your local area with the people around you. Go out, play tournaments, invite people to play. Heck, install a basket at your local library. Anyways, guys, I'm Honest Abe. We'll catch you in the next one.